Good. Hello. I'm Boan. I'm a torn quad. With me, other torn quads, Steve and Squiz. And we're bringing you Raw, November 13th, edition ReQuad review. Let's get into it. We opened the fucking night out with some fucking tag team match that was destined to never start in the first place because Braun Strowman immediately interrupts and causes chaos.
Comes down, knocking people out. He don't even care about the tag team division. He won the tag team titles with a 10-year-old boy at WrestleMania. What's he even give a shit about the Raw tag team titles?
He just fucking crushes everybody, slams them around. Yep. It's very quick. Grabs a chair, sits in the ring. I'm not going anywhere until I get Baron Corbin to get these heads. And so it commences that Stephanie McMahon makes her way to the ring. She's got things to say.
Here comes Stephanie McMahon coming down to the ring like Boan said. And she's actually, usually, when I first saw this, and I saw her coming out, I was like, oh shit, here she comes to fucking slap fucking Braun Strowman around like everybody else. But nope, she was actually pretty timid and played that
okay, Braun,
fear
we can get what you want. You just gotta do what I want. Let's make a little bargain
I will work with you, Braun. She
compromised with him, which she normally never does.
Right.
Which is fucking
smart
hilarious.
Business move.
Also
hilarious is this face by Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman taking in a lip a chew of anger.
Yeah, just like, I'm about to rip your head off, Steph.
He's getting ready to spit it out and kill her.
Anyway, Ronda Rousey makes her way to the ring.
Yeah.
She wants Becky, and she's tired of hearing everybody chant, Becky! Becky! Because they're tired of her face. Anyway, that's
Becky's
all. That's really all she fucking had to say.
She bitched for a minute.
Then Baron Corbin walks on out. Everybody needs to calm down, herder.
I am the Corbin. I am the Baron. I'm gonna say some stuff in the microphone. That's what he
this
came
probably
out and he got
leads to
fucking
him.
judo tossed.
He puts his hand on Rousey, trying to be a reasonable person or something. It totally looked lecherous though, and flip.
Yep.
Hip toss. One of her two moves.
Oh yeah.
Exciting.
He got a move of doom. Congrats.
Then after that,
then she left. And
Braun Strowman gets in his face for a bit. Stephanie tells him to just, stop. You can have him after Survivor Series.
Yep.
Baron Corbin keeps saying the stupidest shit possible.
You can't do nothing.
Can you just get out of the ring? Look, dude, you're making this whole thing worse. Get the fuck out of here. Stephanie being the voice of reason. It's a strange thing to see on Raw.
Yeah.
And then we're left with this image.
Braun
Strowman.
In the
victorious.
Doing the lobster claws.
He got what he wanted.
And he's ready to kill everything.
Oh, yeah.
And if he doesn't?
If he wins, if he leads the team to Survivor Series, he gets Baron Corbin. He gets a title opportunity against the Brock. He gets what he wants.
I want Stephanie McMahon to actually... I want that match to happen where Braun Strowman doesn't... Or where the stipulation or whatever, that he doesn't touch him. He gets him after Survivor Series. But I want Stephanie McMahon to actually not give him to Braun Strowman, and then Braun Strowman makes true on his threat of going through the WWE headquarters and beating the shit out of everything.
The entire headquarters.
Just kicking the fuck out of everything that goddamn moves. And
what if Braun Strowman just comes up to the building in a goddamn crane and literally demolishes the building?
No. He hires someone, and he's the wrecking ball.
He hires somebody to...
You guys are both
He hires somebody to get the crane out there, right? And then he just... tips the crane over onto the corporate headquarters.
You're close. He just walks up to the building and tips it over out of its foundation.
Yes, he flips the building. He flips the fucking building. Yes, he flips it on its side.
Everybody's inside doing paperwork.
Holy shit!
Do you feel that? And Braun's just like...
You're all gonna get
that's-
these hands.
That's how it is, yes. And then he just finishes with WWE just got these hands and then cut.
That's
And it
perfect.
was a fairly enjoyable opening promo segment. I mean, really, it was entertaining as fuck. I'll
Yeah,
give that a
dude.
70.
Braun Strowman just interrupted
70,
a goddamn
70.
match.
Yeah, I'll give
Yeah,
it an 80.
he interrupted a match that was for the captainship of the tag
Yeah.
team. Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
there's
it's like
only
it's like-
five.
It's supposed to be an important match.
It's supposed to be, it's supposed to be important, and he just fuck this, fuck this. I'm gonna interrupt. Weren't you saying like there's only
it's
like 5 teams?
I feel like it's pointless to be fighting over the captainship because you're just going to turn around and pick the rest of them anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I, was just
I will
lost
give
in
that a solid 95.9.
Jesus. All right.
Wow.
I really
Generous.
enjoyed that.
I did too. It was
All right.
both highly entertaining and slightly
I love
cathartic.
seeing Braun.
And with that, we're going to take you to the next one. Yeah, we're back.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Ember Moon
Yep.
versus Tamina.
Oh, boy.
No.
Tamina's tough. She's
Tough
out there with
me.
her new
No.
girlfriend, Nia Jax. It's gross.
me.
Let's
No.
get into this match.
Gross. I don't want to
Tough
think about
me.
it.
No. I
Well-
think about it.
I don't want to.
Tamina just beat the shit out of Ember.
That's gross.
That's most of the match.
Sick. You're a sick fuck.
Ooh.
You
I don't
like
think I
taboo
am.
shit, don't you?
I don't think I am. I'm
You
like
gay?
what?
You like men now?
No.
Alexa
women.
Bliss watches on
Shut
as
the fuck up.
Ember Moon is
Those are
squashed in
women.
a squash match.
What?
Ember tries to fight back a
Yeah,
few
dude.
times. It's ultimately futile.
Here's a champ, dude. Shut up. I know I got you. Here's a champ.
Ember Moon tries to do a suicide jive onto Nia Jax and completely fucking misses.
Fucking throwing
We
Brian
derailed.
off.
We,
Yeah, the
I'm
super
sorry.
kick. The fucking
Yeah.
super kick to the head was good.
Nia Jax's distraction leads to a super kick to the head, and that's how we end the match.
Oh no, that's not it. She did the fucking
Superfly splash.
Yeah, she
Well,
did the
yeah.
splash.
She
And
did the splash, and then that's how we end the
Just
match.
came
but
down with all her weight right on Ember Moon.
just landed like a fucking bag of
her-
sand.
Yeah,
right on
just
her
a sack of
chest.
bricks.
yeah, her Samoan sand body.
Ugh. Anyway, yeah. Pretty one-sided match. Tamina picks up the victory. They do a
I mean
little
that like a bag of sand.
post-match beatdown, and then they leave. There we go.
You fucking idiot! Don't get offended.
I'll give that like a 40.
Yeah, this is a pretty basic
Oh.
match. It pushes whatever feud this is going to be, but I mean, yeah, they're doing something with everybody.
It makes the team of Nia Jax and Tamina look dirty and strong.
Oh yeah, they basically
Because, you know, Ember Moon is a pretty serious competitor on the show.
and it
She
takes
is.
both of them to beat her up.
You're right.
She holds her own, but ends up overwhelmed and outnumbered. So we'll see who she's going to find to be her little partner.
I think it's a 36.4.
36.4 from Steve. How about you, Squeeze?
I'm just going to give it a straight average 50.
It was all right.
Right
I ain't
down
gonna
the
waste
middle.
any more time with it. Let's get on with it.
Whoop, whoop.
Wop, 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 wop. Who's ready for this? Because we're back. Storm Quads. And it's Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose promo times. Wild, man!
Whoa!
Shit. It's a good promo, though.
All right, so yeah, Seth comes down to the ring ready to do his interview with Corey Graves, which I have dubbed his interview segment The Cemetery with Corey Graves. So, anyways, Seth Rollins comes down to be the first guest of The Cemetery with Corey Graves, and he's ready to talk about his match with Shinsuke, but what's really on his mind is the betrayal of his brother Dean Ambrose. And we finally get to hear from Dean Ambrose about why he did it. And
Dean Ambrose basically speaks up, says, well, Seth, you idiot, it's because you're always hogging the spotlight. It's because you're always so self-absorbed. It's because the Shield is stronger together apart than it is together.
yep, he felt that Seth and Roman made him weaker, and he was tired of them treating him like a
Yeah,
lunatic in a charity case.
Yeah.
Clearly, leukemia was holding Roman Reigns back, so he held back his brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Well,
That's what happens when you get
that's
leukemia.
what happens when you get the leukemia.
Fucking idiot. Why'd you do that?
Fucking idiot. Why'd you do it?
Don't get born that way.
Don't get bones like that.
Yeah. Don't get blood and bones like that.
So,
I'm born
you know,
of- I am born
fucking
of blood,
Seth
city
takes it
bones.
all in, and he looks real fucking distraught about it.
Yeah, he looks pissed off.
And then Dean pulls out the old gas can and
Tosses his jacket into the fire.
He slaps his
he's looking
jacket
for
with
an opportunity
gasoline.
to burn the past down.
Yeah, he slaps his
And be
gas
reborn a new Dean
jacket with
Ambrose.
gasoline.
He
I'm ready for it.
slaps the gas all over the fucking place like a crazy man.
I'm ready for
And
it.
the
I'm
funny
ready for
thing,
this
though-
change of Dean Ambrose.
What kind of threw me off, because I really wish Dean was like completely 100% authentic with it.
Right.
I understand that they have safety precautions. If that was really gasoline, because you would have seen that motherfucker go whoosh,
Whoosh. Oh, yeah.
when that fucker hit the goddamn fucking fire.
And he,
I really wish he would have been a man about that, but I understand the safety regulations that
Points
WWE
again
has.
for using water instead of fire.
Yep, that was fucking gay.
well, whatever. What can you
Yeah.
do?
That's a nitpick. It's just a nitpick. That's
Seth,
all I got.
totally distraught.
Look,
and
good
seeing
stuff.
his brother burn his
Yeah, I was totally waiting for the
shield
whoosh.
symbolism down,
Everybody was.
leaves the arena.
Yeah,
I give it a fucking 75 out of 100. I was very entertained by Dean.
I want to see more of this new focus on Dean. I always enjoyed funny, silly, slapstick Dean, but I would like to see Dean get a more serious, focused role. You know, see how he works. I mean, I've always heard that as the John Moxley character in the Indies, he's always had really good promos. So
Yep.
I'm interested to see what he does now that he's got the opportunity.
I loved Dean as John Moxley. His gimmick, the more he got beat up, the more he got off on it, was great. Man, he would start killing people at the end of matches, and he was looking like a hamburger man. Motherfucker was crazy. I want to see more of that. Dean Ambrose has always been the one prospect out of the Shield that I've been the most interested in and the most excited for. And, well, I didn't really care for the serious Dean turn at first. If it leads into something good,
If it leads into
I'll be
insanity.
into it. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
does need to have a serious focus put on it, though.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He's an incredible talent, and he's been squandered for fucking years.
Yeah, I give that segment like a 78,
Yeah.
80.
That was a fun one, man.
I'm
think,
excited for Dean to grow.
I will give that a 75.6. It was good. It wasn't bad. I mean, it's probably the best thing Dean has done on promo wise. I really haven't seen anything. He seems lackluster, just kind of boring
Right.
to me. But this one caught my eye.
Yes.
This
Yes.
one caught my eye. He's got promise.
This is
He's
even
got
better
potential.
than the hard mugging 2 weeks
This
ago.
is what we've been waiting for, and this is what they've been waiting for to find the right time to do.
Yeah. Dean's got
Ooh,
all the talent in the world, man.
Ooh, we have someone else.
Oh, no, I ain't even going to get into that.
No, you don't want to.
Steve's just talking to himself. I don't know what he's. I
Brandon-
don't know what he's
Brandon
doing.
seems very tired.
Okay. All right then.
He hurt himself working. He can't be part of the torn quads because he tore his back. That's the wrong part of your body.
Hey! I had a week back. About a week back.
And with that,
Just
we'll
end,
take you on to
end.
the next one. You goddamn piece of shit.
Fuck.
I'm ready to
We're
get
ready.
into the next fucking match. First real match of the night. Dolph Ziggler comes out. Well, hold on. First, Kurt Angle's music starts to play, then it's interrupted with Dolph's noise. Record skip. And then Dolph Ziggler comes out.
I'm here to show the world. I'm here to show the world.
He's here to control the world.
Bring it on.
And then here comes Drew McIntyre. And he cuts a fearsome fucking promo.
About how he made Kurt Angle cry. He made our hero cry.
Yeah, he made Angle cry.
Kurt, cry!
He made his ankle.
He made him crawl on the ground like a bitch and cry.
He made his ankle
was
tear
brutal
up
to see. It
and
was good
wallow
TV.
around in sadness.
It was embarrassing to be in the ring with a man who was crying. That's the subject line of this.
Yeah,
fucking
basically,
promo. It
he was
great.
he was just completely disgusted with Kurt
The
Angle.
locker room is his now.
It's like I don't like hanging out with Steve when he's crying.
Well, Finn Balor doesn't take too kindly to all them fancy
Well, about
words,
himself,
and he
huh?
makes his way to the ring.
Read the names.
Tries to be intimidating, but he's not.
Oh, we all know you're another Steve.
No, they don't.
So we got, like, Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre just kind of looking at Finn like, God, what a goddamn idiot. Like, and then we get
Drew
some
looking at him
great
like a fucking
sarcastic
idiot.
faces from Drew.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then he manages to make a match between Dolph and Finn and put down Dolph and Finn all in about one sentence.
And then it transpires right into a pretty sweet match between Finn and Dolph.
Yeah.
Right. Let's
Check
it
out
was
some of the
like
highlights.
the first real match of the night. It was good. It was enjoyable. It starts off with a Glasgow kiss before the match even starts. Ow!
Those
Suck it,
Glasgow
Trebek.
kisses look brutality.
Those are the sweetest kisses on wrestling.
It's his second best move besides the Claymore.
Claymore kick is brutal. Yep.
His Claymore kick is brutal, but his Glasgow kiss is fucking spot on. So
I liked it.
those are the top two.
So, we got fucking, the match starts, Finn's off his fucking game because he got Glasgow kissed.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, kissed upside
Dolph,
the head.
pretty fucking strong in this match. Just absolutely taking everyone for a fucking ride. It was a good time.
Dolph Ziggler is always a good
Good face there.
good talent in the ring. Like
No, he's
struggling
a very
and pain.
solid wrestler, and he works well with Finn in this match.
But yeah, he fucking they both do a damn good job.
No, lots of
in
back
my
and
opinion.
forth.
Even for
Pele
Finn
kicks.
because Finn has about I'd say 10 moves and you've seen them all once you see
Finn
them.
stomps the chest in here.
He did stomp the chest. He
Got the old swing blade.
For Dolph.
Fucking Dolph hits the Famouser,
Famouser.
almost picks up the win. Then Finn jumps off the top rope, hurts his knee, and it looks like Dolph's going to roll him up for the win, but then he counters the roll up into his own roll up, and he takes the fucking win.
surprises us
Pisses
all.
off the Scottish psychopath.
He is not happy
Yeah.
about it.
But yeah,
I
that's
guess
the
they'll
winner
be
of
having a
tonight's
match soon. Sweet.
Finn Balor steals a win tonight.
Yeah, it looked
Very
and
cute.
it did look good. It looked like did he actually do it or not? But they counted it as I liked it.
Yeah, Finn Balor looking like a
Finn Balor
contender.
looking obviously with a better competitor and somebody that knows the style better and can actually work with them. And it doesn't seem like the same like 7 to 10 moves just over in a succession and then it's coup de Gracie and then Finn Balor wins or he just gets squashed.
Right. No, this match was great. I mean, the match was good. Drew's promo before the match was fucking sick.
It was
Yeah.
I gotta give this whole fucking segment like a solid 82. I was super entertained.
yeah segment into match.
I'll give it a 85.9.
85.9.
Yeah, I'm
It
gonna
was
go
good.
87.
It was
Yeah, I was
87.
born.
Very good matches. Very good times. I'm very excited to see
Are we
more.
watching Raw?
We're watching Raw. What
This
the
is
fuck?
Raw? What the fuck?
Well, you know what? It's been very promo heavy, and the promos have been good, which is characteristic of Raw. And this is the only match that we've seen tonight that's been worth the fuck.
That'll definitely affect its overall score, but so
Right.
far everything's delivered.
It's been it's been
Nothing
a fun
has
show.
been like terribly
Nothing has
boring.
been bad. Nothing has been bad yet. It's been a
Surprising.
decent Raw.
All right,
All right, moving
let's
on.
see what happens next.
We'll see.
let's see
See
what-
you in the next and solve what was going.
We're back.
Welcome.
Welcome back. Jesus Christ. Let me get Finn Balor off the screen because that ain't what we're here to talk about. Sort of. We are here to talk about him, aren't we?
Well,
We start off with this backstage promo. Finn Balor getting congratulated to add to the team for Survivor Series. And then Drew and Dolph show up and they're pissed and Steph's like, stop it. And Drew starts giving like just the best god damn it face ever. And then we get into
Well,
another
hold on.
backstage.
They're also inserted. Dolph and Drew.
They were inserted last week, Steve. Anyway, we got Rhonda, and she's talking about her match with Becky, and trying to clarify things that didn't need to be clarified. Because she's some kind of autistic weirdo. I don't know.
Got the couple of faces.
Look at those fucking faces, my friends.
Yep.
This is your women's champion.
That's her looking at your dick.
She's literally offended that Becky calls herself the man. She didn't coin the phrase fight like a girl for the champion to call herself a man. Oh no, feminism, why?
Of course not.
And
And
then
then Nia shows up to say good luck, champ. And then we get into the Riot Squad.
the Riot Squad. They're
Ruby
slowly
Riott
growing on me.
pretends to be remorseful for
But she's-
breaking
sunglasses.
She's really happy that she broke Jim Neidhart's sunglasses.
Right now she's pretending that she's not. Right now she's thinking about it.
Oh.
And then Natalya sneaks up behind her.
With the attack.
After she said she fucking was happy breaking the sunglasses.
And then it gets turned around into the world's weakest heart attack.
Yeah, that wasn't that good. That could have been better.
Absolutely.
If you're going to go for it, you should just go for it.
Gay and late.
I'm not sure if that was a timing issue or if it just looked weak or whatever, but looked weak.
This was an overall flop of the segment. I don't have much to talk about except for how funny that fucking heart attack looked. She came up with the clothesline and just kind of like bopped her.
Yeah.
Boop. And then they just all fell over. Whoa, heart attack! Oh, God! It's so good!
That was the 1491 Go Red Wings.
Out of 100. Squiz, you're great.
You get it, I'm happy.
I'm gonna give it a 45. It was all right.
It did what it was supposed to do.
I love Liv Morgan. The Riot Squad is starting to grow on me.
Liv Morgan didn't do anything. You can't
That's
just...
okay.
I'm gonna raise the grade because Liv Morgan was there, and I think her blue tongue is hot, not retarded.
She just has to stand there and look cute, and she
brings the grade up. Oh, God damn it! I'm gonna give this segment a B out of 100.
This sediment
was sad. I want to wipe it off with a dull cloth.
We're back. The Torquads are back.
We're back.
And they're gonna try it again.
It's the tag team match.
Look out, Boan!
Watch out, Boan. There's the cat behind you that is ready to pounce.
Oh no!
He's right behind your head. He's sniffing
getting
around.
ready.
He's sniffing around.
Jesus
He's looking at it. Oh no!
Oh God, Jesus! God, no!
Oh, Chance with the clothesline takes him
Oh, damn.
B-Champ
Nice.
with the clothesline to Logan.
Someone opened the door.
Made the save.
Someone opened the piss door and let him out.
Anyway, we are getting back into what the show tried to start off with.
It's wrestling. We know. It's wrestling.
all right.
Cats are for wrestling.
This
All
is a
right.
wrestling cast.
Yeah.
So,
So
we
yeah,
try to start things off with tag team
Battle
match,
Royal.
Battle Royal for the captainship of the Raw Smackdown Survivor Series monstrosity.
10-on-10 tag team match.
This was a very fast match. This lasted 5 minutes.
Yep.
I was only able to get like 2 or 3 pictures of the match.
And it was generally, I mean, it was to determine the captain of the team, but it was generally kind of pointless because they just turned it around and everybody was in the match anyway. So.
We'll get to that. So it starts off with everybody in the ring, and by the time I looked at the screen again from saving the first picture, we were down to the 4 people. The Ascension and Gable and Rude. Gable and Rude pull it out by throwing this boy over the fucking rope like this.
Yep, Gable has the armbar, and then Bobby runs up and tosses him right over.
To be fair, Gable actually had a couple decent spots in this match. I can't say
Gable's
anything
sweet.
else for anyone. No, Gable's sweet.
I love Gable.
He's highly underrated. He's an incredible
he's
wrestler.
got a terrible gimmick.
He does.
That he just has no gimmick.
It's terrible, and it doesn't resonate with anybody. No, he's the Olympic gladiator, but that's already been done by Kurt Angle. And
He is?
It's just a.
I didn't know that was
Repeat.
what he was actually going for, you know?
Right. I give this whole segment a whole segment. Anyway, Paul Heyman knocks on the door. We got Brock Lesnar next. But to get to Squiz's point from earlier, as soon as we came back from commercial, this is the graphic we were treated to. Everybody from the match is in the fucking match.
It didn't even matter.
It didn't fucking matter.
It was
Who
literally
cares who
Not
the
a
captain
goddamn
is? It doesn't matter. There was no picking. It was
Yeah.
just bam. Here it is.
Because, they...
Because that's all the teams on Raw.
This is one moment
Fucking
where the
Christ.
captain didn't matter, but whatever. I guess, Grubel gets
We gotta waste time somehow, right, boys?
Grubel
Whatever.
gets
I'm
a little
fucking
bit
done.
of
I'm done.
camera time, I guess.
I'm done.
He's done.
I give this segment a 40 out of 100. Squiz and Steve.
Yeah, it was just quick paced, whatever, for the tag team titles. Just get that out of the way because they don't care about the division. Because I didn't even care about half of those tag teams in the ring, even though they're all really good. But who cares? Because whatever. What even is the Raw Tag Team division, anyways? That was it. But anyways, grade it. Fucking 50.
It was a solid 10.4.
Jeez.
It was fucking
All
dumb, unnecessary,
We'll take you.
and
to the
didn't
next
need to
one.
happen.
Oh, we're back. We got
Back.
Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar in the ring. And it's a pretty typical Paul Heyman promo. There's a lot of long-winded talking about how amazing Brock Lesnar is. That stuff happens.
Brock is great.
Talk
Brock
about
is
it, gentlemen.
Brock is great. Brock is all powerful.
Yep.
No one can defeat the Brock.
I'm strong, right, Paul?
That's how it
I'm
goes.
strong, right, Paul?
Strong.
And then we got Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal comes out, and things start to get interesting.
Ready to interrupt.
He's
Paul
here
Brock Lesnar
to help Brock Lesnar with AJ Styles by showing him his mantra. How helpful.
Yeah, he wants to help.
Then one of the greatest things I've ever seen on wrestling television happens.
Then Brock Lesnar says, "Yeah, sure, come on in. Paul, you might want to listen to this. After all, you are a Jew."
Pretty much.
He really said it. I'll insert
That
the
is
clip
that is
here.
verbatim.
Come on in. You should really hear this. After all, you're Jewish. Come on in.
I've inserted the clip by now.
It's
so
fucking hilarious.
you have
It's
proof.
one of the best things.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I've heard.
I can't believe. Paul, you should really listen to this. After all, you are a Jew. Like,
You are a Jew.
And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why Paul Heyman does most of the talking for Brock Lesnar.
yeah.
Between
Come
uncontrollable
on in
vocal
here.
squeaks
After all,
and terrible
you
things
are
to
a
say.
Jew, Paul. Jesus Christ, bro.
The fact that was caught on microphone. I don't know if even Brock Lesnar wanted that caught on microphone.
Well,
He may have thought that the microphone got shut off, but it got picked up.
Anyway, Brock
Yeah.
starts meditating.
Yep.
Shanti.
And then he starts smelling something. And
Something
then
foul.
hell breaks
It's
loose.
the curry.
Oh my God. He just starts dropping boys on their fucking necks.
Those Sing Bros,
The
man,
Sing- the Sing
they
Bros
Those release
take some
suplexes.
whomps.
Jesus.
The Singh brothers cutting their teeth in
Yes.
the business. The only way they know how is
Getting
by
some
taking
fucking
the worst bumps ever.
balls.
Oh, Brock
Bumping
Lesnar
it.
just look at that.
Brock
Bump it.
Lesnar
Ow.
bumps. You don't want to take those. They're fucking sloppy and tragedy in a mixture.
Jesus Christ. He's just
Sloppagy.
throwing these boys around. It was
Just
adorable.
fucking German suplexing them all over the place.
Throws the one out. Jesus
And then he
Christ.
heads on out.
F5
F5
for fucking gender.
Yep.
Closes
Gender,
everything
good night.
up. Check the face. It's hot.
He hindered gender.
He hindered
And
the fuck out of gender.
That was
And
it.
that was
Headed
it.
into
That
Survivor
was our fucking
Series
segment.
against
and he's walking away
AJ
tall.
Styles. For the
I
second.
really enjoyed that. Like, it was just a very typical Paul Heyman speech. I'm like,
Yeah,
I always
those-
get a little bored on
Those German
now.
suplexes really bumped
But
it
then,
up.
here comes Jinder. Oh, I'm going to help you. Don't underestimate AJ
Shanti.
Styles. He stole my dreams. Here, let me help you with some Shanti. Shanti. Oh, God! Oh,
And then
bah,
destroy
bah.
destroy his friends
Destruction.
and
Just
and
ruined.
then destroy him.
Just devastating.
And that's what you get when you
Just
try to
ruined.
cross the path with Brock Lesnar, or as we call him,
Brock
Borg
looking
Laser.
hilariously strong tonight. Borg Laser, fully charged up. I
Yeah.
give this
He's in
a 69 out
He's
of
in-
100 because it made me
he's
hard.
in 60% bubblegum golem mode.
Yeah.
I'll give this one a good 65.9.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. I really liked the fact that that's one of the things. It's like with AOP and Brock Lesnar and shit. They fucking sometimes they just don't care and they will fucking throw your ass.
Yeah.
They'll
I mean, it was
they'll fucking
entertaining, but it wasn't like smart. It didn't really
No.
move anything. It
No,
was mostly, it was clearly
it
filler.
did nothing to progress the storyline at all.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
something for Brock to do.
It was just something for Brock to show his dominance, and his dominance he did show. It was pretty fucking funny.
He did dominate.
Those Singh brothers, they're watch out for them. They're taking a good bump. They might be good bump takers in the future.
That's all they are, Steve.
Yeah, they are now in the present.
They are.
Well, they're only getting better at taking it. They're only getting better.
They're
getting better at
whipped.
They're
What
getting
does
better.
that mean?
They're getting better at taking the bumps, so they can do more outrageous shit. I'm looking forward to see like them getting suplexed off a ladder. I'm looking forward to them being put through at least 2 tables at once, with one being powerbombed on the other. I'm also looking forward to them being actually cracking one of those wooden steel ladders.
Oh,
That'd
I
be
can
nice.
dig it.
So that's what I'm looking for with the Singh brothers.
Monster.
I can dig it.
Those poor Singh bros. Why do you want to put them through that much torment?
That's all they're worth, and they're good at taking it. That's all.
That's all they're worth.
It
all
is.
they're worth.
They can't
And we'll
wrestle.
leave you with that fucking thought.
They can't wrestle for shit. They're fucking retarded. They're
That's all
Indian.
they're worth. We'll be right back. I got pee.
We go.
We're back. With Bobby Lashley and Leo Rush. They're in the ring.
Posing
And
down.
Bobby's posing down. Look at those poses. Look at those stupid glasses. Look at Wayne Brady's face attached to that muscular body.
He's trying to look like a
Look
fucking
how
alien,
tough
an
and
alien
beautiful.
monster
He's trying to look like a beautiful alien woman.
with big tits
Look at that
Throwing-
sexy
and a
anus.
fit
Throwing
ass.
that booty out there.
Elias doesn't really care for this. So he
And-
calls Child Protective Services on him.
Child
As he
protective
should.
They're
service.
having a 10-year-old in the ring looking at his ass. It's very
Yeah, it's a
disturbing.
very disturbing scenario, and I'm glad Elias is doing something.
At least somebody's doing something about this disgusting situation.
Yep. And
Bobby and them, they're just looking mortified that somebody's actually cracking a joke on them. Elias says, Bobby, you suck.
You suck, boy.
That
I don't
whole,
know.
that whole opening fucking promo by Elias was something else. That was
it
so
had
fucking
a-
funny, dude.
it had a real The Rock vibe.
Yeah,
God
Jesus.
damn it.
It was real good.
Thought the cat was fucking.
And right before getting
Yeah,
into
be
the
fucking
ring,
with you.
Elias pulls off an actually well-articulated
Yeah,
blues
mostly
solo.
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is
funny.
hilarious that he has to do a fucking guitar solo before he fights. He just like paused
It gives
everything
him his power.
for his guitar solo.
But first, before I get in there and kick your ass.
Your 30-second blues intro, and then he's ready to fight.
And fight he did.
He did.
Bobby starts off a little bit strong, but then is quickly humiliated. Big clotheslines, big shots, getting thrown around like a bitch,
Uh-oh.
smacking Leo Rush in the head.
Oh, Jesus. How the fuck did it get out?
Right behind you, Boan.
No, not yet, but it's like, how did he get there? And why is he not being
Oh my God, he's back.
Logan is back.
How the fuck did he get out of there?
Logan.
Logan's out for blood on Boan.
He's always been out for me, man. That cat don't like me, man. That cat
What the fuck?
fucked up, man.
Hates
Cat
the
hates
Bones.
Bone.
He's not a fan.
Not a fan of Bones.
Literally.
Leo Rush pulls a silly stunt. He holds on to Elias's leg, preventing him from entering back in the ring.
For the 10 count.
10 count
break up the 10
victory for Bobby Elias. Hooray.
Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, I say Bobby Elias.
Yes, you
Ah,
did.
damn it.
Bobby Elias
Idiot.
runs the big
Can
boy.
you guys talk instead of me? I'm retarded.
Well, point us on there.
Well,
We're
we're
looking.
on there.
You're on there.
Here's the thing.
All right, well, Bobby wasn't fucking happy about that mess. And he fucking...
Who?
You want me to just
Elias, you mean?
Elias. I'm talking about Bobby. Bobby Elias.
Bobby Elias?
Bobby Elias. He wasn't happy with Thurgood fucking Jordan underneath that fucking ring.
Thurgood Jordan.
He fucking went at him and he fucking punished him deeply.
Punished him, but good, yeah.
He threw him right back at Bobby.
He punished him deeply and threw him back at his own fucking bitch.
Yeah, it was fun. It was good.
Look at him. He getting thrown.
Elias just kind of chucked that boy like a lawn dart. It
Yeah,
was
he
very
did.
nice.
He chucked his pimp right back at Bobby Lashley.
And that's how we close this segment out with
And he
Elias's pain to face of victory.
And Bobby Lashley
actually
in the
lost,
Survivor Series for Raw.
He got the spiritual victory.
Yeah,
so
he's came out on top.
Yep. Unfortunately, Bobby.
spiritual victory.
Yeah.
Elias didn't make it, for fuck's sake.
Anyway, that was a good fucking segment.
The
I would
intro,
rate
the
it.
intro was high top
The
comedy.
intro was mwah.
Comedy.
I'll
That
give it-
intro I would give like a fucking 88.
That
With
reminded me.
everything considered, I'll give this whole thing like a 62.
Yeah, that intro segment from Elias reminded me of The Rock.
Honestly, yeah.
That kind of style of like
it was
silly
that
trash
kind of
talk.
fucking sarcastic trash talk, and I
Yeah.
appreciated that.
It was good. I'll give the whole shebang from the intro to the match to the end 78.
I'll give it a 74.9.
78, 74.9, 62
It was good.
for me.
It was good.
It is what it is.
I liked it.
So,
It was entertaining
we're
on
about
levels.
to get into the finale of the show.
Monday
Jesus
night.
Christ,
Raw.
finally.
Hope we see blood. Hey, Squiz.
Hey, I got my own camera coming up in the world. That's cool.
Chop.
Anyway, here we are
off
with the
camera.
finale to
Too
Rad.
late.
Alexa Bliss
There,
comes
Joe.
out.
Too slow.
She's here to introduce
Yep.
her picks for the Survivor Series women's team.
Chop. Chop.
She
I'm
lists
no
off
salad.
the three obvious ones. Says Natalia's there, but sent her home because she's sad.
About her dad's
Did her-
glasses.
did
Then,
her
then
home
she
get
says the
consumed
winner
by
of
the
this next
California
match
wildfire?
between Sasha Banks and Bailey will be in the Survivor Series team. How cute. So you get a little match between Sasha Banks and Bailey.
They always deliver.
It was a pretty good match. Better than a few of the past ones. Definitely not one of their best, though.
But the real meat and potatoes came after the match.
This match was honestly pretty quick. Had some good spots in it. I'd give this particular match like a 58. It was all right.
I give it a 60, or not, a 56.7.
I'll float it into a 60. I thought it was a pretty good match, but like I was saying, the true meat and potatoes of this particular segment was to come after.
Right. Which is why we graded that nice and quick, so we could get to those meat and potatoes. Actually, I thought that was it. There it is.
There we go.
The match is ended by the big girl squad coming in and crushing them, and
Technically-
Alexa introduces Riot Girl to be on team.
Technically, Sasha won that match.
Technically, but
Technically, but
it doesn't fucking matter because Riot Ruby Riot, she's the girl she picked. This match was just some heel shit.
Just to make them fight each other.
Yeah, just to make them fight each other because Alexa's a bitch. I
Yep.
appreciate it.
It's good heel work.
Yeah.
Heel thing.
Yeah. So anyway, after we see Ruby walking to the ring, we instantly cut to this.
whose arm could that be?
Whose arm could that be? I bet you it's Ronda's.
It's Randall's.
Oh, it's Ronda's.
It's Randall
Using
Rosie's.
that crotch as a fulcrum, I fucking love it.
Hell yeah.
That's a fucking sexual move for sure.
So Becky makes her way to the ring,
Yeah, after crotching her,
and the entire
crotching the arm.
SmackDown women's team, actually the whole fucking roster, comes out and just starts mollywopping these girls from Raw, which was cool and all. You know, they're just beating the fuck out of them. Lots
Yeah,
of
well,
chaos, lots of
SmackDown
carnage.
came out and they started beating the shit out of Raw. Yeah.
Yep. Classic. Right before
And then-
Survivor
Oh
Series move.
dear, what's all over Becky?
Oh my little goodness.
That's her fucking blood after fucking Nia Jax just fucking straight forearms her in the goddamn nose. Like a fucking battle cow bitch.
Yeah, Battle Call, bitch. The camera angles not so good.
I've
You
seen
didn't
better
actually see
angles.
it.
We
You know, we knew about this.
we've seen
Some
we've seen the
fan-made
fan footage.
fan footage I'm gonna try to include in here.
What caused the fractured face and severe concussion. Becky Lynch obviously still feeling the effects. There you see a messy look at the aftermath.
She just
Turns around.
Not only did
just
she do that,
brings
but
that
she-
forearm
not only-
elbow right into her head
Yeah.
with all her fat.
Not only that, but she looks at her first and then fucking hits her.
All her fat.
She knew what she was doing.
It was reckless.
It was reckless. It,
It
was
was fat and
stupid.
abandoned.
It was fatly abandonment.
But she.
But
does-
it resulted
I will
in
say-
great visual effect.
I will say Becky looks hot with fucking blood on her face.
Ronda comes out. She's laying shit down.
She's trying to fight some peeps off.
She's trying.
Selling that sore arm.
Oh, then Becky comes through with the chair. That's going to make short work of Ronda.
Puts Ronda down.
Yep, smacks her
Smash
twice in
with
the
the
back.
chair a couple times. And then time to leave.
And then time for SmackDown to hightail it through the crowd.
Yep.
Becky
Just like always.
is covered in blood.
Her hands are covered.
Her hands and her face are blood. She has a concussion, and we won't be having this excellent match at Survivor Series. Holy fuck! I mean, they haven't announced that on Raw or anything, but you know, that's.
But the
sad.
aftermath.
Thanks,
Been all
Nia.
over the internet.
Thanks, Nia. I really appreciate it when you completely sabotage a
dumb
better talent
fat
because
cunt.
you're fat, you're reckless, and you're an injury machine. This is the fourth person, at least this year, that you are directly responsible for injuring, you stupid fat cow. You should not be a wrestler if you do not have the coordination to wrestle.
I agree.
Taking out our favorites.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You're
I
fucking
appreciate the blood, but my God.
You fucked up the main event.
You
of
fucked
a
up the main
pay-per-view.
event.
You fucked up
After
the
this
pay-
sick
the main-
build,
the main
you
event
fucked
of a
up the main
pay-per-view.
event to a huge pay-per-view.
You
Yep.
fucked up. And I hope you get penalized to the max.
But like I was saying, the silver lining here is now the match doesn't have to happen, and they don't have to choose which girl has to lose. So Becky doesn't.
That's your silver lining.
Becky doesn't have to go. Becky doesn't have to jog
Becky
to
doesn't
Ronda.
have to lose. We don't have to see our girl lose.
Yeah, seriously.
Jesus
I didn't.
Christ.
I thought that was going to be a terrible decision, but business-wise, it sounds like WWE is going to probably put Ronda over her. So now that doesn't have to happen.
Right. And backstage, we get fucking Steph just yelling like a bitch at Baron
Like a
Corbin.
she-banshee.
She is losing her shit. It's happening. What are you going to do to fix this? You're terrible.
Baron Corbin's like,
incoherent
oh,
screaming, and he's just like, oh no, I don't know what happened. I don't know where security's at. I don't know how to do my job. I don't know what's going on. I don't know nothing.
I don't know.
This is sad, and the only thing I really want to see is something cathartically stupid now. But, you know, that's just how it goes. Well, anyway, I give that segment a solid 80. It was great. It was good.
Yeah.
I love the blood. I love the fucking
It was a happy little accident.
invasion angle, even though they do it every year, and it's not that fucking special.
I give it a
I like it.
I give it a 92.9.
92.9 for Steve. Squiz.
I'm going to hit it with an 88.
Overall, the show tonight was surprisingly decent. I'd watch this Raw. You should watch this Raw, too. I'm going to give it a 72. I liked it.
I'm going to give it a full-on 75. There were some decent matches, some cool stuff going on. Dean promo, Drew promo. Those were sweet.
I liked it.
Becky and Sasha had a good match. The Elias intro was hilarious. A lot of good stuff going on.
Yeah,
I give it a 72.2.
I like it.
Overall.
That's a very enjoyable show tonight. I liked it. And with that, we're the Dark Quad signing the fuck off. I'm Boan.
Squiz.
I got Squiz and Steve. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that hot social media bullshit. Help the Torn Quad spread our influence throughout the interwebs. We're the hottest heel wrestling commentary team you're gonna find, and we present our shit with a retarded aesthetic that I don't know how to mind. Boys, any final fucking thoughts before we close?
I love you.
We'll see you tomorrow on Smackdown, bitches. Peace.